He planned it by himself, very secretive, like Seth is. The other thing that everybody always asks, to see the ring. Hey guys, my name is Shayla. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I talk about motherhood and pregnancy and all of the things. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. I realize that I don't share a lot of things on YouTube. It's very much just like the videos. Or on Instagram, I'm sharing like day-to-day stuff. So if you want to see day-to-day stuff, go follow Instagram. We got engaged, and so I figured I should like talk about that on here. First of all, I have a goal of hitting 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. It's kind of a lofty goal, but Seth told me to put it out there, so there it is. I wanted to tell you the story of our proposal. Yes, the story of the proposal. First of all, Seth actually surprised me. I feel like not a lot of proposals anymore are like actually a surprise, especially for me. I'm like Miss Detective. You can get nothing by me except for a proposal. I think like people go look at rings together and they talk about getting married and whatever, and so it's just kind of like expected that when something out of the norm happens, you might get proposed to. We used to go and travel and adventure all the time. A ton of things have changed this year. Seth got a job in Minnesota, COVID, and I was pregnant. So we decided to do an adventure day because it was getting a little mundane. We were gonna drive all the way to Duluth, which is like 3 hours away, to get a sandwich. Things are getting crazy around here. First, he's like, should we wake up for sunrise? It's always my goal to wake up for sunrise on January 1st. But in Minnesota, it's freaking cold. I don't think we've done it yet. Yeah, I want to wake up for sunrise. That sounds amazing. And he's like, how about on the Stone Arch Bridge? Perfect. No red flags whatsoever. Because we had talked about getting engaged, but like when you're pregnant and you're talking about getting engaged, people are gonna think we're doing it just because of the baby. Do we want to get married before she's born, or does it matter? So we kind of had talked about that without really deciding anything. So I was just like, nah, whatever, whenever it happens. I go to sleep. Everything's normal. I suspect nothing. So we wake up, I throw on some warm clothes, we head to the Stone Arch Bridge, we get there for sunrise, and no one's there. And I'm like, maybe it's because COVID? I don't know, it's just super empty. There's like 2 people there and they're taking pictures of the things. Where are we gonna stop and watch the sunrise? But it's also kind of like foggy, so there's not really a sunrise. Okay, cool, we'll just watch the sky change colors. I don't care. I just love the crisp air. I love that we're on an adventure day. This is amazing. Yeah. When we used to go on our adventures, we'd take pictures of each other. So we'd kind of set it up and then the other person would take the picture. He's like, oh, come over here for a second. I was like, okay, we're gonna take a picture. So I like go into the middle of the Stone Arch Bridge and he gets down on one knee and I was like, what? Completely caught off guard. I wouldn't believe me either if I said it, but I couldn't believe that this was happening. So I start seeing this person taking some pictures of us as we're walking and then as he's proposing, and I'm like, this is amazing. This is amazing. He's taking photos of this proposal. This is everything that I could ever want. Seth, did you hire a photographer? That guy's been taking pictures of us this whole time. What guy? You didn't? And my brain just started melting. I was like, this just happened to happen. There just happened to be somebody there to take photos that you didn't even plan. This is amazing. When he proposed, we both blacked out. He thinks he said, will you marry me, please? And I think I said yes. I later confirmed just in case. And then as we're leaving, this photographer who was snapping pics of us doesn't stop us and be like, hey, do you want... I took some pictures of you. So I just like walked right up to him and I was like, did you get some of that? And he's like, yeah, I'm out here taking pictures of eagles, but you guys were a little more interested. Can we like... this is a dream come true. Can we exchange information? And like Seth is sitting right there and I'm like, I want to give this guy my phone number. We're engaged now. Is this weird? I don't know. So I gave him my email and I took his email because what if he wrote it down wrong? I needed to make sure that I had a way to contact him as well. Called my mom as we were waiting for the donuts to come out that we had ordered online and they came out COVID mask style. Called my dad. It was weird to call these people because Seth had already talked to them and asked them like, hey, is it okay if I marry your daughter? So I had to call him and be like, hey, he did it. And dad was like, yeah, he called me on Wednesday. He said he was gonna wait till Saturday. I told him I'd pay him if he'd do it next day and not wait. Well, that is aggressive, but I think you like him, so that's good. Drove up to Duluth, found a beach. We walked around on the beach. Ooh. Got our sandwiches, obviously, and then started heading back. And then Seth got an email with the photos. Well, I gave him my information and he gave me his. How are you getting the emails? He's like, that was my friend. You did? You planned a sunrise adventure day with a photographer there to take our photos for our engagement? Glad that I said yes 2 times. And I was like, but what about, but he was there for the eagles. And he was like, no, he wasn't. When you went and talked to him and I were like giving each other looks like, don't blow this. He just made up the eagle thing on the spot. So believable. It was just the greatest. And when Amber saw the picture, she was like, Seth should have dressed you a little better. And Seth was like, no, this is authentic. This is how it's supposed to be. I maybe would have worn something different, but it's fine. But now I love them. The other thing that everybody always asks is to see the ring. It's a band and I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm not a big diamond person. I'm not a big gem person. I just wanted something very plain. From traveling, I feel like the US is, there's other places that do diamonds, but like when I was an au pair in Spain, they just had a band like this and that was it. And I loved that. I'm a big believer in like questioning the norm. If you still want to do it, great, but at least you like thought about it. To each their own. If you're like a diamond person, go for it. So now it's been 6 months that we've been engaged. Seth's grand idea would be to go elope in Ireland, but with a baby and with the travel restrictions, I don't know that we're gonna make that happen. We're just trying to figure out exactly what we want to do. I think we want to elope and then have like a big party. I'm like, can we do a potluck? Like, I want this to be so casual. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story. I will share some of the pictures. If you enjoy my channel, please subscribe and I will see you guys all next time. Bye. We just got a sandwich through the drive-through window on Main Street. Seth asked for bacon on the side, and we just got double meats. He called it the manly sandwich. Seth, yeah, for Shayla.
Manly sandwich. That's that good bacon. Let me get that.